We're here at the Peel Hotel in Aldergate and Tamworth. This, like many of our best ideas, have come from our friend Bob, our MC. And as a follow-on to the Folk Club, we started some years ago a Saturday morning breakfast club. It was an exclusively male at that time, and we used to settle all the problems of the world, and I used it as a ways of solving my problems in particular, because if I came along I'd usually have 2 or 3 mechanical or emotional problems, and I used to bash them around, and all my friends would put them right for me, and I was left on Saturday morning a lot better than I entered. We've moved from a previous cafe to this hotel, which is very, very nice indeed. We have a lovely breakfast, and I'm lost for words. And it's, oh yes, since we've now got democracy or feminism or something in, where we now have ladies. We did have the ladies at first on the proviso that they would sit at the separate end of the table and they could listen to what was going on, but they weren't allowed any opinions, and if they wished to express opinions, they had to pass it through someone else. But now that's become totally democratised. See, this is exactly what I meant about just putting the camera and letting it run. This is realistic. This is what actually happens.
I agree with them.
You need to have a concept. You need to have the whole.
Yes, I think Mark was right.
You need to have the whole idea.
He doesn't criticise women.
No, I know what you mean.
No, you need to just set the camera
I know
up
what you mean.
and let it happen.
Yeah.
Now when you get it, you'll have an hour, and then you just reduce it.
That's right.
Rather than this formal thing trying to.
Yeah, but you need
director.
you need
You do
the
not question the director.
you need a formal thing.
I thought I was the assistant director.
You're the producer.
Oh,
You just put it on here.
That's
All right.
right. What you got to do is shut your
Put them on
head.
here.
Just sign the checks.
Alan Wick never had this trouble. We have a group which is varies between about as low as 3 people, as much as about 12 or a dozen. And we actually have friends here today who've travelled all the way from Kendal just to have breakfast with us. And I think there's nothing much more I can say about it, is there?
I know he's got the old neckerchief on, but he looks more the director, he does, doesn't he?
Oh, what about Malcolm?
I think Malcolm's dressed for the part. I wanted 12-year-old MDM, because they've got 15-year-old and they've got 9-year-old. 12-year-old. Very substantial.
I realised that I was incredibly privileged to be allowed to come here. I grew even more privileged when they removed the rule of you sit there, you say nothing, which is very impossible for a Donaldson anyway. I am allowed to talk, and occasionally I'm listened to. I am pleased to be part of it, and I think Pauline does a brilliant job for us, the way she deals out with different menus every time and gets it all right, and serves the most wonderful brown bread toast.
The trade it's £28, right? It's £28.
Yeah,
One of the great pleasures of my life is membership of the Gamecock Folk and Rambling Club. Being very proud of my Scots ancestry, I do appreciate the fact that not only do you not have to apply for membership or be elected, but you don't have to pay a fee either. Additional to this is a subset of the club, and that is the Saturday Morning Breakfast Club. Convivial company, good food, and provided you don't eat too much, no problems with waistline or your health, despite the fact that my oldest stepson, who is extremely health conscious, insists on referring to this as the Fat Club. That's all the contribution I'm going to make at the moment, other than to say to the assembled company, I am pleased to be in your company.
I mean, the rest of the MDM, they will have an ocular box.
So he's a physio?
Yeah.
He's also a chiropractor.
You see, you know what he's saying? People are blinded by something. I know what you mean, yeah.
She's done a marvellous job.
You've just got to set the hinges back on the front. That's the only thing you have to do. Since attending the Peel Hotel for our breakfast, having been thrown out of the Lady Meadow some years earlier, it's come to the notice of the assembled audience and the patrons of the hotel that they need to provide accommodation for disabled people. Not that any of us are disabled, well, not in body, perhaps in mind. And so we've now got involved, Mr. Bull and my name Ray Clare, with a company called Bull Clare International. And we have got involved with the destruction of the toilets. You may see the framework behind us, which is still in its original condition, not being finished yet. But when it is finished, perhaps we can film in the toilets and film them actually being used as they were designed to. Anyway, that's all for the moment, but we'll be looking forward to our breakfast. I hope you can eat your food after this.
I'd like to say,
It's usually a bloody silence pitch.
I'd like to say in conclusion to that, Ray, that I felt very privileged to be able to remove the actual toilet pans where so many members of the female section of the Breakfast Club had actually placed their bottoms. You know, it was due to go into the skip, but
You preserved
I preserved it, and I can see it now standing on my patio with some pansies and
but yes, well,
other.
plenty of pansies around here.
You have to get
And
yourself where you
I can
can.
look forward to seeing them using the new one.
Well, I hope so.
You get the missus sitting on it.
Malcolm has made us all very nervous at the Breakfast Club, but none of us are our normal selves at the moment because he is filming us. But I'd just like to say, how many years ago, is it 8, 9 years ago that we started our Breakfast Club? And as I say, it was male dominated at the time, and some of the members of the club were against change, but I myself said, why shouldn't the ladies? Why shouldn't the ladies become almost full members?
Yeah.
On a very temporary basis. But I must say they are playing quite a part in they do take in fact on occasions they actually get dressed up to attend. That's when you pan round to Teresa, who's dressed up in the finery this morning. But the idea was that we should be able to get together on a Saturday morning, exchange news and views in a relaxed atmosphere, and sort out any problems we have. And I think that has happened really, hasn't it? I don't like the folk club. I don't see it coming to an end really. I think
You don't like the folk club?
like the folk club, I don't see it coming to an end. We will just carry on into old age, and some of us will actually probably be wheeled in there by our children and grandchildren and even great-grandchildren.
Excuse me, Bob, as you finish, can I just ask you if you've had your tablets this morning?
No, not yet, I haven't yet. And I feel a movement coming on. The Gen Z is still in use.
You start editing now.
This is getting on.
Yes, it is going in that
No,
direction.
I think it's very, very
So
good.
converting the toilet to disabled is
Yes, that's
totally
right.
altruistic. I know we are.
That's right.
Because they are unisex.
Stop feed or let it go into
No, you couldn't do it. Yeah, because you wouldn't flap back.
that's what I'm saying.
Well, you go where you want to, but you don't want to use the internet onto 2 weeks. So at the far end, they download it and rewrite it.
Yeah. There's all this data protection stuff. It's all wrapped up in.
I had a...
Can I spend another piece of white toast, please?
It's not
Yeah.
the nice, simple existence we used to have.
No.
That's the only other thing about it. You had one.
Then you've got to make it open water.
You make it a bit wide and stick an old liner in there, but if anything, we got an old liner in there, put the frame inside.